So how am I doing?
Well, you either look like you're going to a funeral, or
I am in all black.
You know what else you remind me of?
What?
The movie White Christmas. Danny Kaye. Choreography.
God, I love Danny.
I was putting together a Spotify playlist and I wanted Danny Kaye on it, and I wanted Jingle Bells, but I had to. On Spotify, they also have choreography. And for some reason, I would always miss that part of the movie. I don't know how I would miss it, or they edited it out of the TV version.
Oh, no, I need to watch it tonight.
Or, but you know, it's the Krisha and Frank show,
Hi.
and apparently we're talking about choreography and other things today. But please do find us on YouTube and subscribe. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then just click subscribe. Hello.
Just doink the button. If you're watching, just doink the button.
Whenever you can doink the button. That could be the name of the episode.
Yeah,
Doink,
and you
doink
can
the
turn
button.
off notifications. It doesn't have to, like...
Yeah, those are nice, but really the subscribers is what we need.
Yeah.
We need to get up to 1,000 of them. And we also want your support at audibletrial.com/Krisha and Frank, because just in time for the holiday season.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Listen to some audio entertainment. Get yourself the free 30-day trial. Decide if you like it, and at the end of 30 days, you can keep it or cancel it. But no matter what, the book that you download, the audiobook you download during that 30 days is yours to keep
Do you know
forever.
what you could download?
What?
Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Oh, wow. And you could download it and listen.
Do they? I bet they have good readings of it.
I bet they do.
I was looking at, someone shared a link to an old 1949 version of it on YouTube with Vincent Price as the narrator.
Wow.
It's a shortened version. And I told you I did a version of it at KLOS every year that I was out there, including the year I got to play Fred. Have I showed you that video?
No, maybe.
I can put the link in the thing where I'm Fred the nephew, but it's like half of it us as radio staff are in it, but the other half are celebrities.
Yes.
So
I've seen The Wizard of Oz, and you sent me that one and something else.
War of the Worlds with William Shatner.
Yes.
Well, the first one I ever did when I joined that station was this one with Kevin Pollak as Scrooge, Jenna Elfman
I love Jenna
as the Ghost of Christmas Present, Jim J. Bullock
I love Jim J. Bullock.
as the Ghost of
Is he
Christmas
dead now?
Past. I don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
Yeah.
And then Mark Hamill steals the show as Marley and Christmas Future.
Okay, Google. Is Jim J. Bullock alive?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, good. He was very nice to us, and he gave me tickets to come see the Jim J. and Tammy Faye show.
Oh, wow.
So I was in the studio audience for Jim J. and Tammy Faye.
I can't, no, but you were there.
Yeah.
Because Jerry just asked you, were you even there? So I
remember so many things.
It's
but I
been a
don't remember,
morning.
I don't remember it all.
It's been a morning here at Podcast Porch Ranch. It started with I had a small, what's happening? I had a small little mental break, a little thing.
Well, I mean, it's been we've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, so all right, you got here and
we
you needed to vent a little bit.
Well,
and then you vented a lot when and then you kept venting after that.
right, and you went, would you just go cry? Which
Well,
is
we're
always
fighting
helpful. It's always helpful when you're stressed or you're upset about something and you're venting it and someone goes, would you just go cry?
You were fighting it back because she's like, I don't want to mess up my makeup.
It's like, what are you, some old lady? Because I was like,
dabbing. And you're choking back the story and you're not letting it fully vent. And I'm thinking, how are we going to do a comedy show if you're like on...
I still haven't fully vented it. And it's
we let some of the pressure off. You got some of it out, I hope.
And just without disclosing what's actually happening, because it's not...
I wasn't listening that closely.
Right.
I was just worried about your emotional state.
I know, exactly. Were you even there?
What?
But it's not bad. It's nothing bad is happening.
It's emotions. Emotions don't have to be... are not logic.
Right.
See, I'm too much logic, not enough emotion.
Right.
So I was just trying to help.
But nothing bad is happening. It's just life happening, and sometimes it pressure pots. But at the same time that I'm trying to get it together,
I'm trying to hide the reflection of the ghost lamp in the
fine.
thing.
I'm trying to get it together. And I walk over here and I go down to stretch my back, and you're like, "Oh, those are presents."
Yeah.
And Jerry
Like,
is
you
leaving.
I don't know if you can reach one, but they're back there.
And Jerry is leaving, and so I wasn't even looking down. Like, I was just stretching my back, but you pointed these out.
Because they look like giant things of saltwater taffy.
They do. And you were like, Jerry was standing over there getting ready to leave, and and you were like, Jerry, these for us, and those are for the boys. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're for the grandkids, I assume.
And Jerry, Jerry, she goes, no, those are for us. Were you even there? We went through the whole, don't you remember? Were you even there? And she was talking about while you were on your trip for Thanksgiving.
She brought the Christmas presents.
Right. She's like, I had to box up a whole thing of gifts, and remember, I had to wrap some in the garage or whatever. And you're just like,
I missed that part. I mean,
which led her to say, sometimes we're all stupid in love. And she goes, see? And then you guys have the cutest little smooch, and she moves on with life, which is adorable. And I find it adorable. But are you just that, like, because we talk about being improvisers and living in the present, yes, and living right here in this moment. And yet,
well, I probably, as I'm thinking about it, was living in a moment, but I'm now what?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I'm waiting.
That's something.
No, I'm waiting.
I keep in mind that here I am in my castle, comfortable, delightful, happy to be here.
You're dipping into
thrilled.
I'm thrilled.
King of my domain.
You're dipping into a bit here.
500 miles away.
What is it you need, sir?
We go travel 500 miles.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, I'm at my mother's house. She's passed away.
I'm gonna be the man.
Yeah. And my sisters are there. And I am all of a sudden not the husband, father, grandfather anymore. I'm back to son
Frankie.
/ brother / are you going to take these chairs? Or and I'm like, I can't fit them in the car. Well, are you coming back in March, or when are you coming back? I'm like, I don't know. Wait, we're going to sell the house, but we have to fix the floor. We blew up the microwave.
There was a fire.
So, there's a new microwave they bought.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I can remember all of that.
Right.
And I think that in her infinite wisdom, Jere knows to not more. She's taking care of the
things
important stuff.
Right.
She's making sure that these gifts that she ordered, some of which had been drop shipped to Megan, and she had to take back and wrap and drop and move them to some other relative, and some had to come back here to go apparently right there, and there was others that were going that way and this way. So she's got all of this coordinated.
So she's doing all the work.
Right, but for that.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm negotiating with my sisters as to what day we're going to go visit the cemetery to look at the headstone. You know, so
right.
it's a different thing. And
you were living in present moment, just not her present moment.
Right, so we had this parallel universe going on here, and I think that's the beauty
Were
of it.
you even there? Yes and no. The correct answer is yes, I was there.
There, but I wasn't there here.
Right.
That makes sense.
So you've got gifts because they're gifts for you and Frank Jr.
Would you believe that I even know what's in them? I know what those are.
But one of it is for you. How do you know what it is?
Oh, I thought it was for Frank Jr.
One's for Frank Jr. One's for Frank. To Frank from Jere. One's to Jere from Frank.
That's the one that I know what it is. No, it's a group gift. It's like, I know Jere did one of those things where everybody is going to get the same. It's like an extra gift. It's not the main thing, but she bought a little something, a little something, and everybody gets one.
The to Jere from Frank was wrapped by Jere.
Right.
Clearly.
That's how it works.
Okay, do you go out
for the commercial? What are we doing today?
Do you go out all on your own? We're going to talk about bone zones. Do you go out all on your own and purchase Jerry a Christmas gift.
What year is it? Like now?
So if you would like to also continue to help support our show and people that support our show, you can go to bonezones.com. Don't forget the S. You can get really awesome
The straw
tumblers.
not included. Megan gave me
Right.
this rubber straw, and I like it.
But you can
to
get
get one for
tumblers,
you.
you can get books, and you can get them signed by Dr. Bass. Right now, Dr. Bass isn't able to go out into the world and
I mean, he's feeling fine, so we bring stuff over to his house to autograph it.
Right, but he can't go out and give talks like he usually does
Right.
at UMC because the COVID.
Yeah. So visit bonezones.com.
Don't forget the S.
And tell them that you heard about them from Krisha and Frank. Because we will hook you up with free shipping between now and Christmas.
Yeah. And it's really cool Christmas gifts for that like person that likes weird, creepy, cool stuff.
Well, I mean, all the Alcatraz East, Dr. Bass has an exhibit at Alcatraz East. I got an email from them saying, hey, strange Christmas gifts right here. Well, we have the same thing at bonezones.com, but they're from the man himself with the t-shirt, the tote bag, the challenge coin, the hat, the books, the things. It's all good.
I went to a really cool oddity shop in Ybor City when I was down in
Ybor City.
Tampa.
Okay.
And while there, and I mean they had tiny little teeth and skulls in jars.
Yeah, we
and
don't sell that.
really, but this was like a
they sell it.
They sell it, and they had rings that are made of like teeth and like animal bones. That was really neat. And while I was in this shop, this couple who were just super cool, I got to talking to them, and they were rearranging and cleaning out the store, and they had this wooden table that was gorgeous. I would
buy it?
have loved to have it, and I would love to have purchased it. I'm in this store, and the guy goes, hey, do either one of you guys want this table? And I'm like, I'm sorry. And he was like, do you want this? And I'm like, yeah, but I live 500 miles away, actually more like 750 miles away. And he was like, oh, well, and it was too large to fit in the car that we had driven down to Florida. And we came back with a lot of beer, and there was no, but if I had lived there, or if I had a bigger car, that table would have been.
What was special about it?
It was just
Take
a
a
beautiful older, but it was this beautiful old wooden table, but it was, you could tell that it was well made.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful. But yeah, so I like weird, cool stuff.
All right.
But back to my question.
I was hoping that we could avoid that.
So this year, now, 2020, last year, 2019, 2018, 2017, do you, Frank, go out and buy Jerry a Christmas gift? Or do you order a Christmas gift?
Or does she get what she really wants?
That's not my question.
I could buy her something.
My question is, do you spend
Or-
time with this woman whom you love and are married to, and know and listen to her when she says things like, oh, you know what I'd really like? Oh, that's cool. That's neat. In June. And do you think, she
Well-
really likes and enjoys this? And do you or order it, go purchase it?
But here's the thing: is I know the answer is yes, but I cannot for the life of me under pressure remember an example of what it is I got.
Were you even there?
Because what I'm remembering is the other side of the coin, where on Christmas morning, here's a box, and it's got clothes in it. Because it's a clothing box, you can tell, and on it says, to Jerry from Frank.
That you didn't even write.
No.
Right.
And I'm looking
You
at
didn't
it.
write the card, you didn't
Nothing.
wrap it, and you don't know what's in there.
Correct. And that happens every year.
Okay.
Okay, every year. Jerry picks out if she needs to go shopping for herself at some point during November, December.
Okay.
Oh, come on. No. You didn't do this when you were married? You didn't buy yourself something nice and wrap it up. Why not?
Just didn't.
That's what you're supposed. That's normal. You should totally
Okay, what
leave
about
a comment. My position is that it is normal for the wife or the whomever in the relationship. Let's just say, for the most part, the wife mom
Well, what does it,
to
what
buy
about the
herself
opposite?
something nice and wrap it up and slide it under the tree.
What about the opposite?
I've there's usually something else that I've gotten her, but I can't remember what.
Okay, but what about the opposite?
Here, all right.
What about you?
You see that mixer over there?
Yeah.
The kids and I got her that one year.
Oh, but the kids and you and the...
Well, it was expensive.
But
the
what I'm
washer
saying is...
dryer, we got her that one Christmas.
There's no...
Or maybe that was...
No.
Yeah, we got it on Black Friday, I think.
No, that's no.
That's an amazing story, how I lost my digital camera and someone tracked me down.
That's not the point. No. But does the opposite work?
Do I
Do
buy
you
myself
buy yourself something and put it under the tree? To Frank from Jere?
No, I don't think so. I think I just put it on my Amazon wish list and hope it...
Okay.
I don't think... No.
Okay. Why not?
I don't know what I want.
Yes, you
Jere
do.
knows what she wants.
You know what you want.
Yeah, but I mean... What, this is the thin ice?
This is the crickets. This is...
See, there's a right
tumbleweed.
answer. I wish I could remember the right answer. Yes, I have purchased her things. And
right now, in your mind,
I can't even.
Is there
using my
anything-
phone I can't even call the kids or text the kids
Is there
for help
anything,
right now.
Is there anything? Okay, this is today. Today's Tuesday. This is today. Is there anything that in the last week that you and Jere have been watching a show or out somewhere or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, I really like a blah blah blah."
I could get her a Netflix gift card. That's
See?
But she already buys them herself. She buys her own Netflix gift cards.
Okay, but something like, have you been out somewhere, or have you been shopping, or seen something online,
TV.
or is she just made a passing comment of like, "Oh, I really like that." This is what single people do. We just analyze together people's relationships.
Check our Amazon wish list and see what
No!
she's updated it. No. Amazon.com.
I'm not saying you're a bad husband. I'm not
No,
saying so at all. Like,
it's
look
fine.
at incense.
Because I recently,
I know.
recently viewed is the stuff you sent me. I know more about what you want than I do about what she
incense,
wants.
but I
It's
took
not
them outside.
Incorrect. Where's accounts and lists?
But no, I love buying gifts for people.
Yeah.
I love.
don't particularly.
Duh.
Well, but all right. Here's an example, though. I did see something online that I thought I should get for you. I haven't done it,
Right.
but I thought about it.
Well, you better not buy me a gift and not buy Jere a gift.
I asked Jere to order it for you.
Oh my god.
What do you think I'm getting?
Oh my god. I can't.
Is that bad? Did I just ruin it?
that's
Do you not
no.
want it now because I make my wife order it?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Where's the? How do I even find the?
I don't know.
Finish your gift list. Is this it?
No, I don't know.
No, that's not it. All right. I got nothing.
We gotta go.
This is just...
Oh, a sit and spin. That used to be one of my favorite toys.
Why is it telling me these things? I don't want these things.
Sit and spins were... Wait, they still make sit and spins like that? Dude, I used to have a sit and spin just like this. Look, classic spinning activity toy. It's a sit and spin. And if you know what a sit and spin is, you were born the same time I was.
I can put a link to it because
Do it.
$36.
That's an expensive sit and spin.
Would you endorse a sit and spin? The $36
Yes,
sit and
because
spin?
when I was a kid, we used to have hardwood floors in our hallway. Look at that thing. No, it won't focus. But I used to do it, and my mama used to get so upset because that is almost the exact sit and spin I had.
It says it's an Amazon exclusive. So
And
they must have...
It's a classic. So it looks exactly like the one I had, and I would
the number
sit on
one
it.
bestseller in spinning tops.
And I would start on by the front door, and I would do it so crazy like that it would move, and I would slide all the way from one side of the hallway to the other, and my Mama Weaver would get so mad. You're ruining the floors, Krisha. That's how she talked.
Here's Jerry's wish list, I think. 0 items. Great.
See?
Your gift ideas. Jerry's 2013 wish list. She hasn't updated it in 7 years.
That's the last time he bought her a gift.
No, here's something. Oh, she wanted a Chromebook.
Right. I want one too. I need
This
one.
is what this is. Hey, I could put the Chromebook in the...
You could. I need a Chromebook.
It's $250. Well, no, they went up.
Ooh, they did.
Dang, $310.
But she added that July of last year.
Yeah, here's like an I Love Lucy dress. I could get her that.
You could. That's July of last year as well.
Maybe she doesn't want it anymore. Mario Kart for the Wii. What? That seems like outdated.
It does.
Yeah, I don't.
That was added in 2016.
Here's something from November 2008. The Looney
The
Tunes
Looney
collection
Tunes
on
Golden
DVD.
Collection. I have that.
2007. Look how old these are.
2007? Oh, man. All right, we got to go. Frank's got to figure out what he's going to do with his life. And see if he was even there. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Krisha. Why don't you just cry?
Why don't you just cry?
If you would just cry. I'm the one that's going to...
I wasn't trying to get up your rear about it.
No, I know.
These are emotions he's feeling.
Anxiety, is that an emotion?
Well, I get no.
Yes, it is, right? I think it's on the chart. I have a magnet thing on the fridge.
How are you feeling today?
I never change it. I never move it.
It just stays there. Always.
Krisha and Frank on YouTube and Krisha and Frank on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Please do help us with the subscriptions. That means a lot. What?
I can feel you're talking like Shatner. We got to get out of here. Frank's like, oh, crap. I'm in trouble.
I have screwed up.
No.
I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could make...
I don't think that you have screwed up.
Maybe she won't watch this one. She doesn't watch all the shows.
But I think it works how it works. Does it work? Has it worked?
I think so.
Right. So
I'm under the impression that now, but I may be finding out.
Why would you make my question about it mean that something is wrong?
I'm not mad at you.
Well, I don't think that you are. But what I'm saying is, why would you take me asking questions about it and me going, maybe that's not how it works for everybody? Why would you take that to be a bad thing or that you've screwed up? It's been working.
That's my go-to, is that what have I done wrong?
Oh, well,
what did
welcome
I do?
to the club.
What did I do wrong? And, it's like for the past second half of this episode, or most of this episode, the ringing in the ears has gotten louder.
Right.
And I yes, that's how I'm feeling. If this were that movie where the Disney Pixar movie, and you're the emotions of me, I'm like this, and you're me on the inside.
Oh, it's not just me that can see it. You're like, your posture goes up, your face goes all. It's like, you didn't do anything wrong.
Apparently, I didn't do anything right either.
That's not true.
I don't know. You know what I did last year is I wiped my old Chromebook and let her use it. And now I'm seeing that she has one on the wish list since 2019. It was no longer supported, so I bought myself a new one. So I just did a factory reset and said, here, it's no longer supported, but see if it works.
Subscribe button's ready. Just subscribe.
I should have just bought her the Chromebook.
Just right here.
Right there. I'm terrible. The worst. Why did I just cry?